welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. And the Bruins ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So Hawaii's return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Shager. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
The Bruins offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Offense set on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the ground game. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the Bruins pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes a connection. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks. Going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Cade McNown back in my day. And then recently, DTR was carving up defenses too, throwing it. Got to be able to make good decisions. Got to be able to deliver strikes through the air. And this guy right now is doing just that.
And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. Back to throw, it's Garbers. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wants to throw on first down. They're bringing heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8 clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. The give to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Looking for a block. It's Flores. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Running back goes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Garbers. He's got the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They move the tight end all over. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage. And as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call. Really nice execution.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pulls it in. It's McBride. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And off to Jones. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, on the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up-tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have bounce. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility.
Back to pass, it's Garbers. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game.
Snap in the shotgun. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, that's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Bruins in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out quickly. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Offense, quick tempo. To throw, it's Garbers. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Harden. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, UCLA. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Here's the handoff. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Back to throw. It's Shager. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They're trying to get to him. Trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Scanning the field, it's Shager. He looks that one in nicely.
This guy is lightning fast. Did you see him come out of the break on the slant? QB got it to him early. What a weapon.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He wants to throw. Coming after it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Leaves it with the back. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet, McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
And the Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Splits the uprights. It's good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. To the air, it's Garbers. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. He'll keep it himself. They knock him down right there. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. A huge pickup. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Snatches it on the run. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air, it's Garbers. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Miami is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Canes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the returner will be brought down. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Going up top on 1st down. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. It's a draw. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Garbers. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the catch at the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. With the catch, it's Sturdivant. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fair catch, called for and made. Line gets set, first down. The give to the tailback. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. To the ground, he's got it again.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the Rainbow Warriors get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That is how it's done on third down and short. And no doubt about it, an easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Looking to throw at Shager. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Hawaii! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed it going up top for the final few inches in the score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires it incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
It's a draw. Fights off a defender. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the counter. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Harden. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gained time.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Bruins will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker. It's Sturdivant. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the convert.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Another sack by this defense. But how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Garbers. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Harden. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The back goes in motion. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Makes the catch. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Really nice looking throw there. And traditionally, the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the passing game. And if this team is going to win a conference championship, they need this guy to play at his A-plus level week in and week out.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Flores. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Getting some heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Bringing it back. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Gives it to the back on the draw. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Shager. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Give to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Takes the handoff. It's Sims. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bob.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Bruins are in the hurry-up. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
1st down for this offense. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
Second down now after the sack. Grab behind the line. It's Harden. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Going deep. He's got it down the left. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And the comeback is on.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing the go-runners right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Garbers. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. He's got it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down. quarterback wants to throw on second down. Touchdown, Bruins! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Garbers. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harden. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Here's the return from inside his 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Shager. Got the back over the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Trying play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
It's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, UCLA.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Ready to try the point after. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Makes the grab. It's McBride. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. It doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passing. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying his defense.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, give on the inside. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is ready to give him a first down. Looking to throw, it's Shager. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They keep attacking through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. and trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense. Get the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes a knee. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them from scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.